I'm not trying to help. Should my default setting be don't help? Okay, I am going to officially change my default setting to I will not help unless you tell me to. I'm going to officially change my default setting to okay? Okay. You heard it here first, folks. She told me.
Are you streaming?
Yes, but my camera's off. I have my meme up. Don't worry. The meme says camera status is off, but you have an alternate solution, right? Right? It's funny. Oh,
I wonder where I put my other granola bar.
also, I brought back the original BRB screen. A Google Doc. It's so ghetto.
Yes, Dallas. So gangsta.
No, I'm gangster. This is ghetto.
Ghetto is using a wrench to turn on the sink. Okay.
True. That's ratchet.
Robert Williams said today.
Is he using that kind of slang?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He was like, I'm revving up the goat. I was like, what?
What the fuck are you saying?
But I don't know. I know what goat means.
Yeah, greatest of all time.
But I'm like, what?
Repping the goat?
I don't know exactly
That means
what word he was.
he's representing the goat. So who's the goat?
I don't think he said repping. It was something else. It wasn't like rizzing. It was something else. But I was like,
If William is using the word Riz, I will punch him in his face.
what does skibbity toilet mean?
It's a stupid meme. See, this is the good part about how the result of me spending so much time online. I actually know what all of these memes are and what they entail.
Yes. Sure. Good part.
The skibbity toilet is part of brain rot.
Okay. Am I supposed to know what that is?
Brain rot is exactly what it sounds like. It's content that rots your brain.
Mm-hmm.
You may remember it as YouTube poop back in the day.
Nope.
You never watched YouTube poop? It was like this stupid, I'm a fire in my laser. Ah!
Is that where I'm going to take over Zoom World came from?
Yeah, it's that era.
Okay. Then, sure.
Okay, so basically.
Something, Charlie.
Righto. Okay. Ha-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I can't find my phone.
Just ask Google to help you.
No, because when it rings from Google, it's really freaking loud. Okay, Google. Find my phone.
Okay, your Google Pixel 7a should be ringing now.
I am working currently.
Please? Thank you.
I can't ironically do that.
No.
Where'd you park? Where'd you park?
No, well. To the left of the walkway.
Do I need to get anything else while I'm down there?
I don't think so.
You wanna come with me?
No.
not going back to get it. Okay. Are you going to be walking by, or can I turn my camera on?
No, for a little while, I guess.
It's me. I'm here. What? Did I bork it? Weird. Aldrich. Bandits. Road. Roland. Go. Aldrich Stormblade. Isabella, my wife. Would you like me to read this? Is he like the frickin' owl from Ocarina of Time? Kill enemy bandits. So I wonder why Sheath isn't working. Didn't they say something in the Discord about that? Let me check the Discord. But the sheath button isn't working.
Well, I wish I could say none of that is gonna happen, but
Okay.
she is the reason I own those hundred.
Where does it say it's supposed to be? Q. So what if we just do that? But it doesn't work on controller. Interesting. Wait, what? I'm so confuzzled. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to bring this up in the Discord.
Okay, now I promised Sheldon things weren't gonna get too crazy tonight. Are you worried?
Text about who you're marrying. Welcome to your bachelorette party!
Oh.
It's a quilting bee!
My bachelorette party's a quilting bee.
Instead of oiled up strippers and sex toys, we thought, what does a bee like?
Maybe that's a quilting bee.
Okay, anyways. So we gotta find bandits. I don't know. What an interesting way to navigate a map. So I probably have to go out the other side. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, Oops. Not that game. This game. I don't. Why does this happen? Whew. Valeria Nightshade. Practicing demon rituals. Okay, I think I can probably get rid of that now. So it's beast. You know what I'll do? I'll just have Discord up on my phone so I don't have to keep swapping. Okay. Dude, literally, I love this. I posted a question. Ah, I thought I figured something out. Wait. I gotta. Just for curiosity's sake. And then. That's so funny. I don't know how you would fix that, though. I feel so bad. I don't want to keep just like reporting bugs to these guys. They seem super chill. They're very invested in the game. That is for sure. Ooh, is this like a fishing tutorial? Oh.
It's time to put our knowledge to the test.
Level 1. It did like no damage. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's check some potions. You know what? I'm gonna link the dev like stream so we can come see if he wants. I don't know why that couldn't there. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is again. Okay. Let's try this again. So we got flanked by 2. So there was... I don't want to get hit by both. Okay. There's one guy way down there. He's probably still there. Yeah, I see him. Is that where the other one is? Let's see how well sneaking goes.
Let's see them dodge my attack.
Ooh, sneaking. Okay. I didn't realize all of the things came back up. Okay. Let's try. No, stand up. Okay. That's what I get for choosing hard mode right away. Okay.
Here we go.
Let's do this. Let's do fireball. Oh crap! Dang it. Okay. Attack. Let me dodge. Potion. 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 Okay. Missed. Wrong button. Oh, that's right. Blocking's a thing. Dude, how long does his bleed last, man? Wait, why'd you crouch? Okay. There we go. Okay, okay. Boom. Nope, 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 nope. We must survive. We must get our first kill. Yes! Oh crap, I look away, I was still bleeding. Son of a bitch. Hey, we got a kill. I did it. We beat someone. Let's get that loot. Huntsman's Mace, mana potion. Nice. Oh no, you drop your experience. It's really a Souls-like. Okay. Alright. What do we got here? Deals damage. Defender's Mace. Offhand. More vitality and agility. Does it do more damage? Isn't there a... Ooh, Arcane Warrior's Mace. Ooh. Could do some of this stuff. Huntsman's Mace. Less damage. Okay. So there should be a hotfix coming out. That'll be great. Okay, so if I... Strong attack does both. Okay, light attack does do both. Looks like it's right, left, both. Okay. We got some better maces. Let's try the other bandit. Yeah, see, it switches. Okay, so we finally killed that guy. I suddenly have 250 more health. Oh, yeah.
saw it coming.
Oh, combo. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. Do more damage. Do more damage. Yeah, buddy. Bandit Ranger. Ooh. Gear. Gear. I like gear. It looks like you're learning. I love it. Okay. So what's this here? Bruiser legs. Vitality, dex, and strength. Damage reduction. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna put on those. Bruiser helm. May as well put it on. I got nothing in my helmet slot, so. All right. So. We got 2 bandits down. We got 14 more to go. Ugh. All right. So I want to see what's up with this guy. Okay. I did, however, get permission to do this, so I'm going to go do this. Oh, sick. They did it for me. Bro.
Guys, so guess what? That indeed was a comet last night. And it turns out no one's seen it before.
Wow. Really? Look at that! I discovered a comet! Oh,
What do you mean you discovered it?
I know where you saw it.
In my telescope that I positioned, all you did was look into it. Well, you both discovered it. You can put both of
All
them in
right.
translation. Actually,
Dude, this is exactly the kind of stuff I want to.
the name of Discoverer, and I put Rajesh Kurupa.
Ooh, what game is this? It's Heroic Kingdom Origins. It's in early access on
What
Steam.
is this place?
If you like Souls-like games, you'll probably like this one. I'm enjoying it so far. By time pose your kindness for a moment. Dude, literally, I had an issue, and then I posted in the dev Discord, and they already fixed it, and they're sending out the thing now. Like, it's freaking sick. These guys, like, yeah, this game, we want it to succeed. I love it when I see that. Okay. Let's see, supposed to do the new herbs. Massive mushrooms. Deafening roar. Okay. Oops. So we hold. Okay, so there's some bandits. A bandit leader. Let's see, do I get talents? I do. Okay, as I level up. Whoa. Interesting. Huh. It looks like your right thumbstick is tied to your mat. your mouse. Interesting. Cool. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. Swords. It's kind of difficult. I'm playing on hard mode, so I always play hard mode when I can. Okay, increase minimum damage. That'll be great. Let's see. I have a fire spell. Well, I think I'm always going to go with being an ice mage. So I need to figure out how to rebind. Spells and abilities. Select the ability. Press the bind. Okay, there we go. I want that to be like my main one. And then, okay. That works. Melee abilities. Scorch the target. Burning them. Quick work of your target. Deals a lot more damage. If below. Can I? Okay, so I can't just click and drag. So I need to know. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Nothing quite like doing hard mode right off the bat. Okay. So, if we go this way, we should see some more bandits. And it should be a bandit leader. There is an interesting thing that's happening. I don't know if the dev is watching right now, but with the mouse, with the wheels, right? When these pop up, when I inverted my mouse, it inverted. I'm pressing down. I don't know if you can see. I'm pushing down and it went up. So it's inverted there, but it's not completely mirrored. I went up right and now I'm going down right. So I'm going in a clockwise motion. Honestly, I don't know how to solve that. I use RPG Maker. I'm not. This game is way above my pay grade. I would have no idea what. Okay, we got a bandit warrior. Okay, we need to unsheathe. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let him get a little close. Dodge. It wasn't fast enough. Maybe. Does blocking negate all damage? Yes, but not when it breaks my block. Oops. Okay. Oh, he did see it. Okay. Nice. What it not to be when I'm on the scroll wheel, yeah, because it's not like it's completely inverted. It's only like halfway. It's really tough to explain. Like instead of going like when I bring my thumbstick to the bottom right, you would think it would opposite and go up left, but it's not. I mean, it's one of those things I get used to. It's not a huge deal. Don't take it as I'm dogging on your game. I don't want to feel like I'm just dogging on your game. But I did murk that frickin' bandit, so gaining 1 level was great. That made a lot of difference. Okay. I want to see. Oh, he's moving. so I know that there's the one guy down there. Oh no, is he coming around? Ooh, there's passive health regen. I love that. Is that a leader? I feel like if I don't get the drop on him. Is it safe? Kind of. Okay. We'll go. Yeah, let's go. Bandit Dueler. Ooh. Maybe if I just get better at parrying. Nice. If you crouch, they don't hear footsteps, but they still see you. Yeah. I definitely got the line of sight thing for sure. I wonder how difficult it is to implement, like, covering, you know, like if I'm in a bush, if it obscures their vision of me or anything. Again, I don't know how complicated things like that would be, but again, there's only 3 of you guys, so. Ah, crap. There we go. All right. Oh, man, level 3. Oh, no. I am not ready for level 3, I don't think.
Let's do this.
Or, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just use everything on this guy. Just use every cooldown. Do the Final Fantasy 14 strategy. Just take them. When you're a tank in 14, you got to use all your cooldowns when you're about to get hit with a tank buster. So I'll do the same logic here. You see an enemy, just every cooldown, just do it clockwise around my D-pad. Not D-pad, buttons. Ooh, meteorite. A rare metal not of this world. Cool, cool, cool. We'll take all those. Mineral sack. Ooh, onyx. There's nothing quite like giving immediate feedback to a dev.
It's unlike anywhere I've ever been.
Ooh. Interesting. Do you guys see that? The distortion on the fight. That's cool. That's cool. I'm getting hints. Oh, I see it. I see it. There we go. What did we get? Oh, it gives me an attribute point. Okay. Is it an item or? Okay, yeah. Gain 2 free attribute points. Oh, I see. That's where I can do the level up there. Okay. I guess I never did that in the tutorial. Okay, so equipping. Nice. So that means I need to keep my eyes out for the secrets. Love secrets. Okay. Let's level up some stuff. So I gotta see if there's... I didn't break anything else. That is true. You fix one thing and then 8 other things break. I know that feeling. All too well. Okay. So it says scaling weapons. Okay, I see. That's what that plus 10% of strength. So my strength is currently 13, so it would do, I don't know if it's rounded down or not, but it'd be either 1 or 1.3. So that means for this is a split weapon, like by a lot. And since I'm a battle mage, this is probably going to be one I'm going to keep for a while. Let's see. Okay, increases crit chance, increases mana by 2. So everything scales. Interesting. Okay. So I think for now I'm not going to do vitality. After gaining those levels, I seem to be doing pretty decent against at least one-on-ones. So why don't I look on doing damage? Stamina hasn't been a problem yet. So I think I'll do dexterity, strength, okay, and wisdom versus intellect. Okay, so wisdom, definitely. So I think those are probably going to be my main stats. So let me check real quick. He said he pushed out the thing, so let's see. There was a hotfix. Do I need to download anything for the hotfix, or is it just gonna? Do I just have to restart? Okay. So it'll just be a quick patch update then. Pick up Dueler's Sword. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Arcane Warrior's Mace. Offhand. So it definitely does more damage. Gives me less stats though. So is it worth the vitality drop and agility drop? I think I'll keep the other one. Alright, dex and strength. Ooh. Oh, but it's a main hand. Let's see here. This is more balanced. It's the same damage, higher crit chance, less armor penetration. Mace does void. No, it wasn't that. It's hold. You can go to talents. There we go. Void holy. Okay. Increases wisdom. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I see. Okay. Targets afflicted with void. Store all direct. Oh, okay. Now what about holy? Direct seconds. For X% of the damage done, damage heals you for 1% of your max. So definitely. But where's the X determined? Where's that number determined from? Okay. Inventory. Okay, yeah, I see now. 8 damage void. On the ability. Oh, this is the one I just had. Talents. Okay. On the ability. Okay. Ooh, increase out of combat regeneration. Healing. I don't have any holy, but I feel like, yeah, it seems like if I'm a battle mage. Oh shoot, okay. Let's do this, let's do this. Okay. Roll. Block. Ah, crap. I'm stuck.
I never saw it coming.
Potion, potion, potion. Oh, I won. Okay. So it seems like I might want to do like elemental spells and then have holy void weapons so I can cover all my bases. So as soon as this switch comes out and I can unsheathe, I should start working on getting used to switching. That's very strong. Boom, see, pro gamer right here. Right here. I know what I'm about. That's why I always do hard difficulty. Okay. And then I'll eventually get the switch for spells down. I just need to remember it's select the spell, ready the spell, cast the spell. Select, ready, cast. It's not like the abilities where I need, when I select it, I do it. Like, that's just a mental thing I gotta work on. Alright, what do we got? We need to kill more mages, bandits, and a couple leaders. So I see another guy over there. I think I see one further down as well. But we're not going to get the drop on this guy. Maybe start throwing some spells. Come on, Ranger. Don't be a pansy. There we go. Why aren't you shooting me? This fight feels very one-sided right now. Yeah, this dude's like, no. I'm just gonna stare menacingly at you. Alright, let's switch to fire. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think fire is definitely more... Yeah, he's letting me get used to doing this. Wait, are you Duff or you one of the other ones? Am I getting every dev in here? Bro, I'm like famous. Oh, I'm out of mana. Crap. I keep missing. Alright. Stop moving. Just... Okay, okay. No, I was counting on you to... Okay. Oh, it was close. Okay. Ah. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, so close. Nope. Ah. No. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Yes, got him. Okay, and I did see another bandit up here, so I needed get more of a man. Oh, definitely. I think I might wait until I get the some like AoEs and stuff, or like the conal things. Okay, so we need to switch and draw. Use controllers. Yeah. For me, it really depends on the game. If it's like a full-on FPS, definitely mouse and keyboard all the way. If it's like a full-fledged MMO, definitely mouse and keyboard. But for me, like action games, like Devil May Cry.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
Okay, this is straight up. This is boss time. This is boss time. All right, here we go. Here we go. Stop blocking. Let me kill you. Let's go. Parry. Yeah. Nope. Why are you crouching? I probably clicked the thumbstick. Okay. Stick here. Parry. Dude, I'm a Mega Souls veteran. Like, parrying is my jam. I didn't realize he was stunned. Let's go. Dude, that death animation, what is happening? I love it. Yes, dude. That was the best death animation. Like, unironically, that was the best death animation ever. Dude was at a rave, man. Okay. Well, let's see this new weapon we just got. Gladiator longsword. Main hand sword. Vitality, strength, and agility. Lose a little bit of intellect. The scaling is... it's not as good. I think I might not use this. So I like doing the frost because it slows them down, and then I've got the void. So I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Ah, dang it! I keep wanting to press B to cancel, but that's not how it works. Okay, now for death. No spoilers. So we're gonna save. Quit, and then we'll see where I load when I save. Type of build going for spell sword. Definitely spell sword. I might have to exit Steam. Ugh. Oh, I forgot. I'm playing an idle game in the background. I love idle games. Yeah, I'm glad I stumbled on this game. Like, with all the crap happening with all the other major game devs, like Ubisoft and whatnot, I'm sitting here going, I would much rather do some indie stuff. Because there's always way more passion behind it. And hey, if I want to make it as an indie dev, you support other indie devs. Right? Like, that's just... it just seems pretty straightforward in my opinion. Alright. So with this sheathing thing, if it's fixed, which I'm most certain it is, Because I'm sure you guys are way better at game dev than I am. Like I said, I use RPG Maker. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what these companies are missing. You make the games that you want to play. That's again why I'm using RPG Maker. I'm a huge fan of like the classic Final Fantasies, the top-down RPG story-driven stuff. I love it. I just wish making games wasn't so freaking hard and expensive. Because I'm not an artist, so any art I'd want, I'd have to pay for. And that's expensive. That's up to me. Hey, it's better than anything I could do. Like, you want to see something funny? This took me 5 hours to figure out, okay? And that I had to have someone help me to do this. This is not self-promotion. This is more of a funny thing that happened. Okay. So I'm going to pull up RPG Maker real quick. So I spent 5 hours on this. 5 hours. I wanted to have some sort of dynamic lighting, right? So when people end up in like this snowfields area, it's deep in a mountain, right? So the further you get in, the darker the map gets and whatnot. I had this. What is this? Oh no. Oh no, I don't know what that is. But I had literally 400 events on this map that would do it for me. But then somebody was like, yeah, that's going to lag up some people's machines. I'm like, well, I don't know how to fix the dynamic lighting. And then he showed me how to take 400 events and put them down into one event that was an if else statement. I'm like, oh gosh. I'm like Toby Fox over here with the terrible coding spaghetti code, like frickin' Gen 1 Pokemon. It was funny. But I made it work and I learned. So that's what makes it fun. Yeah. Like if I wanted to do some like in-depth stuff, like if this plugin that I found, I was able to, if I want to, I can make like light sources and stuff, so I can have torches do lights and things like that. And I'm like, I feel like I will mess that up so quick. So quick. All right, let's do this. We killed one bandit leader. We gotta kill another one. But game dev's a lot of fun. A lot of people don't realize that it's not so much about programming, it's about problem solving. If you're good at problem solving and critical thinking, programming is realistically not that difficult. Because you can Google syntax. You can't Google the solution. Oh shit! Okay. Oh, we're right in. Okay. Well, that definitely answers my question. But I did not expect all the enemies to respawn as well. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. We'll survive. We'll survive. Okay. Boom. Every cooldown, let's go. I still have some potions. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wrong button. There we go. Level up. Loot. Parry. Don't crouch. Okay. Boom. Button. Gotcha. Whoo! I lived. Okay. So. Okay, unsheath works. That's good. Okay, so both buttons now. So Y is unsheathed as well as change attack stance, which is left on the D-pad. Okay, but left on the D-pad is the only way to switch. Okay. Now, what I need to get good at does this pause the game? Well, I'm going to test this. It seems like it doesn't pause it, but it slows it down. Yeah, we got that Doom effect. Okay. That means I need to go down for melee, and then up left for mage. Pull back for melee. Boom. And then... Ah! I borked it. I don't know what I did. What did I do? Oh wait, no, I shouldn't save it here. What I need to do is I need to go to a safe spot. Okay, no, we fixed it. Okay, there we go. The good thing is I don't care about bugs. Okay. So, in a panicked moment, if you accidentally do both. Yeah. That's so weird. That's weird. So you can activate both menus at once, it seems. Okay. Well, here's another bandit up here. So let's get our last bandit. And then we gotta find a bandit leader. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wait. Okay, let's test this. Boom. Pull back for melee. Oh, shoot. Okay, we got two. We can do this. I'm a pro gamer. Pro gamer strats. Let's do this. Did I win? I won. Boom. Okay. So now we need to pull up. Yeah, you weren't kidding. That is the power of void. Okay, so we killed that bandit. So we need to go further east, it looks like. Inventory to be there. Open herb sack. Rejuvenation potions. Dude, void looks bonkers. Ah, okay. Okay. Medium health potion. Oh wait, no. Potion wheel. That's right. If I do this, so we have... Restores 30%, 20%. Small mana, 50 mana, 100 mana. Increases crit chance, 10% over 15 seconds. I killed all those bandits. I wonder if I go back to where I killed the first one. There we go. Yeah, with the sheath thing working, that's perfect. That is perfect. Mm. It does look like this bandit leader's back. Oh, there's another one, though. I don't want to fight them both. Okay. Okay. Now, pull him back. Ah, wrong button. Dude, I'm so used to Elden Ring. I literally have dumped like 200 hours in Elden Ring with the DLC. So I'm used to left bumper being my block. Oh, I'm about to die. Am I bleeding? I'm bleeding. Okay.
Mind and spirit for a deathly blow.
Boom. Ooh, Scrapper's heavy mace. And a divine stone. Oh yeah, dude, breakdancing. Don't ever change that, please. Don't ever change that. I want that death animation to always be in this game. Alright, what do we got here? Scrapper's head, the breakdancing dude. Ooh. Oh, it's two-handed though. Okay, let's think here for a second. It does do bonkers amount of damage. So does the damage that I'm seeing right there, the 22 damage, does that include the plus 90% of strength and plus 10% of dexterity? Or is it does 22 damage, the mace itself, and then my modifiers get applied after the fact? I just want to make sure that I look at it right when I'm making decisions. Let's see. So I lose a little bit. It does do more damage. Okay, so it's base damage plus modifiers after. Okay. So 90% of strength. It's 14, so that's almost double. So this will be doing like 35-ish. And then 10% of dexterity. Yeah, it'll be doing like 35 damage. So the overall damage would be more. But I wouldn't have Void. Also impacts your spells. Yes, because intellect and all that. Oh, so that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah. Electric resist. It has good armor penetration. So a more powerful weapon will give me more powerful spells. That's what I'm thinking. Just because it's Void. If it was like physical, I'd probably make the switch. But I think with how Void seems to be working, like, I don't want to say it's busted, because if it's working as intended. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to use this ring. That is for sure. So what's this divine stone? Equipping it will give me the following stat changes. 5,000 gold. I've always wanted 5,000 gold added to my stat pool. Poison shot. Ooh. Poisoning. Poison seems to be very nice. Anything that does damage over time, that seems to be really nice. Oops, not W. I don't think I have anything else new. Oh, Scorching Blow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Geomancer Heavy Mace. Oh, it's a... Ooh. BRB? You want to see the most epic BRB screen of all time? By that I mean mine. This is the greatest BRB screen you'll ever see. It's the Google Doc. I'm a professional, I swear. Okay, we need to keep that. Okay. Scrapper's Heavy Mace. Okay. So I think that's it. Well, we got some new abilities. Magic. Ranged. Oh, it's ranged. I guess I should have figured that out. Poison Shot. What about that other one? It was a fire one, I thought. Was it an ability? Or is it like one of these? Oh, I have points now. Okay, so we did the frost damage. I think we'll do the fire. And I want to do some of these. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably do the first. Oh, wait. Can I not? Is this locked behind something, or is it Borkin? Oh. Okay. Yep. See? I'm a pro. I know what I'm doing. So that means I need to see... So this is the ultimate. Tree star at the top, but this one starts at the bottom. And... Okay. Alright. Well, if it works, it works. Alright, let's see which one of these. Smited enemies. So that one could be nice. Ooh, double the damage. So I need to figure out which tree I want to go down. Deal less damage, stores double the damage, additional damage, and then that's just a straight buff. I don't have any void or holy abilities yet. Yeah, I kind of figured that. So it'll take me at least 3 levels. Can we do summoning? Maybe. Ooh, physical earth. Oh, there we go. Dark tree. Yeah, summoning. That could be a fun playthrough. So where does this one start? Start in the middle? Inside. I definitely don't want to spread myself too thin. I see. So like this one. It's got a special border. Alright, I'm picking up on it. I'm picking up on it. I'll be a pro. Give me like 3 weeks, and I'll be really good at this game. Maybe. Okay, so definitely, I'll have to save this for another playthrough. I don't want to spread myself too thin. Play lots of RPGs. I know how this works. Okay, yeah. Boom. Regular border. Silver requires all. So that means if I want to get corruption, I would have to go down all 3 legs of this tree. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Direct fire damage. Okay, burn duration seems nice. Okay. What's really funny, when I first saw this, my first thought was, yeah, but in Elden Ring, that's what you want to do. And I'm like, wait, no, this isn't Elden Ring. Stop it. Reprocking Frost works really well if you've got a build for it. Okay. Okay, so I want to get over here as quick as I can. So that means I need to get to Frostbite and I need to get to Fire Mind. So let's think here. Let's plan this out. What about these top ones? Are these ones worth getting? Meteor procs? Oh, Meteor. So it sounds like... So it sounds like Fire's probably going to be the massive damage dealer. Like, just raw damage. And then Frost will be more status effects. It seems like slow Frost enemies increase your crit chance. Increase damage with Frost or Frozen, then I can just nuke them. So I feel like that's going to be a very deadly combo. For sure. Alright, well, the devs know best. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna call this the dev build. Okay. Alright, what was I gonna do? Oh yes, so that ability that I got was like a fire something, burning hands. But I don't see it. Is it possible it got bugged? It's just scorching blow. Ah. Okay. So that means you can use it even if you already have it. Twice. Okay. Well, then I can't complain. If it's a work in progress, I can't complain. Okay. Let's head back to town. I do like that it's not super fast-paced. And from what I've seen in the Discord, there seems to be a lot of exploration to do. So I'm excited for that. Oh, and one other big pro to indie games that a lot of people don't actually realize is the lack of guides. There's something special about exploring on your own. A lot of people don't really think about. Cats are jumping. I ruined my first playthrough of Elden Ring by using guides trying to get everything. So when the DLC came out, I said I'm purposely not going to look at any guides until I finish a playthrough of the DLC. Because I'm a Soulsborne veteran, so I knew all of this stuff. There's lots of missables, and there's gonna be branching storylines that you can miss, and it's an open world FromSoft game, so there's gonna be lots of ruins you'll miss and all this stuff. And I mean, I had fun, but then like after I did everything, there wasn't anything to do. I did it all. So ever since then, it's like, yeah, I'm basically never going to use guides again. Oh, I love that. The question mark is straight. And then it's inversed. I like that. So it's an incremental game. Alright, so it looks like I get all of those. Boom. Judas of the Thieves to the south. I definitely like me in New Game Plus. Randomly added roguelite. Okay. Let's see. We leveled up a bunch, so talents. We got 2 more. So we. Burn duration. Okay. Direct damage. Oh, I see. So I would have to max it out first before I can go up to it. So this will take 4 levels total to get up to. So that means to get over here, this will take 5 total levels to get here. So 6, 5. Well, if I want to get Frostfire. This isn't silver? Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay. Gotcha. So I had to finish at least one side to get up here. So that means, okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing to have gotten anyways. So it's not the end of the world. I think I'll want all of those anyways. And I figure I may as well. I'll probably go up and max Meteor. So max this whole half of the tree. And then work on this to get over here. And then we can get up to Frostburn. Fire Mine. Yeah. Okay. Now we have some stats. So we're going to do the usual. I think I'll do 1 in Vitality as well. So we'll drop our 3. We got Vitality. Okay. So kill thieves. Valerian Nightshade. No, we want map. We're looking for 3. Oh, she's way the heck over there. Okay. She seems like a boss. Oh, so I could... Ah. Okay, cool. Cool. No! Cool is not Google. Like, sometimes phones are retarded. Okay, so it's not an instance. This means... Oops. I guess I should look at the new things I got. So, two-handed. I'm not going to worry about bows just because I don't want to. These are they're exactly the same. This frost. But I like my frost. Well, we gotta go with the sword because, you know, swords are the coolest. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now here's the real question. Please tell me the torch is infinite. Or at least lasts a very long time. Okay. So nothing makes me more frustrated than short-lived torches. What was I playing? The Wildlanders mod pack. It's the locked item. Oh, okay, cool. I was playing the Wildlanders mod pack, and to use a torch, it drains so fast. Like, I'm talking 5 minutes and it's dead. And like, with that mod pack, you have such a limited inventory space. You don't want to be carrying around 8 torches. So, like, I don't know. If they'd lasted like 20 minutes or something, like, that would be more fine. Can you say that there was some enemy in here or something that he was afraid of? Or is he just lying? What? Oh, you're going... Okay. So here's a fun meme of the channel. I fully support Lizzie in this. She doesn't like to be on stream. So, to protect her, I do this. I don't know why. I mean, people on the internet are always so friendly. There's never any bad people on the internet. Ever. Never, ever. Oh, since you guys are here, I don't think this is, I don't know why, but it's only on controller, right? But if I hold it, it doesn't work. You have to always briefly tap it, but like for spacebar will work even if you hold it. It activates immediately, but not with control. There. I'm just gonna keep ruining the game. I'm sorry. try jumping around to see if I can interact with any of these. Oh, wait. Nah, the book. The book. I'm glad I came back here. And I also, kudos for that not being like a pick up this thing. Like how you have the prompt for everything else. That makes the exploration worth it. Well, those people are lame. Yeah, forcing exploration, and it's as long as it's not a mandatory thing. I mean, from what I've seen so far, playing on normal mode is probably not that difficult. Then again, I'm a gamer, so of course everything's easy for me. But like it's not required, so. Yeah, I think that's fine. That is totally fine. Okay, so we want our void back. All right, good design philosophy. That's the words I'm looking for.
Let's do this.
Ah, crap. Can't you see I'm talking to someone, Mr. Level 7 Ranger? Oof.
Take that.
Yeah. Ooh, champions chest plate armor. L for light wisp. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Oh, they're all sorts of books. No, it's not the same design. Interesting. Potential signs of infestation. Don't worry, I didn't change it. But I will be changing it back momentarily. Boom. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, for real though, I'm seriously digging the game. For a 3-man team, love it. Okay, so I got some armor. Let's look at this. Ooh, there we go. Oh, wow. That does not look like a champion's chest plate, but who am I to judge, right? How does this one look? It's exactly the same. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I'm not an armor smith, so at least now I'll survive. Okay, we got some attribute points. Yeah, I do like that. Having armor sets that tailor to a certain style. Okay, so we got 4, so we may as well do just the usuals. But I feel like I'm not gonna have to worry too much about agility as a mage. Maybe I'll want a little bit for the stamina. But I think when I start getting some like actual AoE spells or continued cast spells, the wisdom is going to come in handy. Strength and dex and vitality. Rolling. Yeah, true. Okay. Get that. So, I'm going to try go after Valeria. So, I wonder. So that is at 200. Looks like they respawn over time.
My aim is unparalleled.
Interesting. It seems like the boss was way easier to parry. So I wonder if it depends on the weapon. Was that guy probably was using daggers or something? Came out really quick. I wasn't able to parry. Ooh, I see a hut. I'm gonna go explore the hut before we go up the mountain. Level up. But I guess that's like the point. You know, they're fast, so it makes sense. I guess I should clarify. That's not a complaint. I'm not complaining about the daggers being hard to parry. Because it makes sense. I'm not just gonna rip the game apart. It does good things. I'm not an asshole, I swear. Gideon Ironheart. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got something here. Below the belt. Ooh, a free talent point, attributes. Okay. Let's see. So let's sell the initiates. I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use the dueler sword. Not gonna use that. Defender's mace. I'll rather take the void. I forgot what it was called for a second. All of these weapons are basically the same, so I'm gonna keep the sword because I think swords are cooler. So all of Isabella's stuff we'll get rid of. I'm not gonna worry about bows because I feel like that'll just be stretching too thin. I don't even know if they're worth any gold. I didn't even check them on the right side. Do give stats. Scrapper's heavy mace. Give stats. Yeah. But I'm the same way. Infected Mushroom. By the way, great band. If anybody likes Welcome back. Only 295. We're close though. We're close though. If you tell me how to get to the dev console, then I can hit that 300. So I guess I don't need the torch now, unless I really want fire damage. But I have spells. I would need that. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this for now, just in case, because the frost, I might want to switch back situationally. We'll see. Okay. There we go. 2622. I can't afford anything, but I want to see if there's anything I want to save up for. They already have Brutal Strike. What's Crippling Strike? Yeah, but here's the thing. It's yellow, which makes it important. And you never get rid of the yellow stuff. Ever. Just like how I'm never going to use my potions, because I might need them later. Can't get anything yet, so I need to get a few thousand more gold. So is he supposed to give the quest, or is that just he's someone I can interact with and that's why he has a thing? I also kind of robbed him, but okay. So we need to go 200 future. Okay. Well, then I need to make sure this is something now that I would say. I don't know if you're planning on implementing it, but map markers. So I can remember that this guy has some spells and abilities that I want to buy, and remember that it's specifically this one. Okay. Cool. Alright, just looking to be a boss fight. Gotta get that gamer juice. Where are you guys based out of? For curiosity's sake. Not trying to dox you or anything, but general area maybe. Oh, bro, we're gonna... Guys, we're about to voice chat with the devs. An hour from Chicago. Well, that's actually not too far. Well, I guess when we're talking about America, 8 hours is not far. But... I live out in Mass.
Hey, bud.
The man, the myth, the legend, even though I'd known nothing about you.
No worries.
Cool. Yeah. Digging the game. This is awesome. It is awesome. I am very, very pleased as a consumer.
That's what we're here for.
Let's see how
We
they
just want to
handle
create something that people enjoy.
my blade.
Let's see. I gotta mute your stream here.
You don't want the double voice?
No. Alright, let's see where you're at. There's probably a bit of delay, huh?
Just on the stream, not too much.
Yeah, not too much.
I'm wired in. Got that 1 gigabit speed. You don't mess around when you stream. What game am I working on? Just a personal project in RPG Maker. Oh, Valyria's here. All right, I guess we're doing this now.
Let's see how you do.
Sweet spot.
Rolled the meteor. That's a good thing.
Good thing I have 17 potions.
You might go through them.
I don't like whatever that is. Let's come
So
over.
believe it or not, we've actually had to scale back the difficulty quite a bit. I'd say probably about 5 to 10 times.
Got too many casual gamers out there. Ugh.
No, it's more of the fact when you're working on a game for a year and a half and then you put it out there, you realize what's easy for you is not easy
Yeah.
for everybody else.
Take that.
Like, you know all the ins and outs.
All the timings, everything, right? But yeah, we generally don't play with a controller too much, so if you see anything weird, definitely let us know.
I win.
Did you get anything good?
Dark Sorcerer boots. An apprentice Dark Sorcerer garb. Ooh.
Oh, you got the garb already, huh? So you can
I
learn that.
got a costume.
Yeah. Those aren't exactly common.
Okay.
So to wear the garb, you bring up your inventory, and then up on the top right hand, you'll be able to, once you learn it, that is.
Okay.
So
I
you
gotta-
can learn it. Yeah. Them upgrades, though. Yeah, you'll have to learn the garb. It should be in the ability. Yeah, there it is.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna wear that. That's cool.
So we tried to give it each boss a garb. Not all of them have them yet. Only a few, I think. But eventually each boss will drop their appearance.
Cool. Cool. Because we all know fashion is the end game. This is actually a meaningful decisions to make here.
Yeah. Long story short, we got tired of games just feeling like the gear didn't really matter as much. You know, enemies just always constantly level up with you and that sort of thing. We wanted each piece to feel impactful, to feel everything. So every time
Yeah.
you get something,
That's how it should be. It's pretty
You'll
much my only beef with any of the FromSoft games is armor ends up being useless. Pretty much.
yeah, that's kind of how I felt playing like through Dragon Age and stuff like that. It's like once you get, I don't know, you get it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Dark Sorcerer's boots. Just
Oh yeah, it's a big upgrade.
all those passives are too good to pass up. Void Bolt. So I don't think I have anything called Void Bolt, but Bolt sounds like it's a ranged thing.
Yep, it's a mage ability. So think kind of like with your mace, right? But it's just the mage version of it.
Nope, not that one. Spells and abilities. Okay.
Spider's stuck in there. Let's take a look at that.
Magic Bolt costs no mana. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's a free ability that we give everybody, especially in the beginning. So it's also a remnant of early on when the game was much more difficult. Mobs felt kind of like more of sponges in the beginning until you started getting some gear. So you'd run out of mana pretty quickly as a mage.
That is a nice addition. Interesting. It changed automatically to the spells.
Yeah, when you're in your ability book.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Because I wanted to test out the new spell. And it was already ready for me.
What is he stuck on? Looks like he's just stuck back there. So what you'll see with the void is that kind of the big proc, depending on how much damage you do while the proc is up, if that makes sense. Later on, it can get pretty nutty.
Okay, so it's like a status bar almost. Like you do void damage and it'll eventually proc.
That's correct. Wow, you just hit the rare drop table.
Ring of Vitality.
Wow.
Man, I'm getting what do they call it?
man.
Streamer privilege.
The streamer privilege. So just a little bit of insight. Each mob has a 5% chance to hit a rare drop table that has really powerful items on it. Yep.
I am now unkillable. Like, just
Yeah.
I am. It's over.
So remember what
win.
I was just talking about? You want to feel each piece that you get,
Oh
and
my
if you get
God.
something rare, you want it to be useful,
Yeah,
right?
dude,
There's
60
nothing
vitality
worse.
and life on kill, dude.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than getting an awesome piece and you can't use it. Am
Right.
I wrong? So.
I mean, I'd rather at least get a piece that I can't use, but is still epic.
That's
Like,
correct.
Good for another build.
That is exactly what we wanted. But yeah, so what I was saying is every mob except for bosses has a 5% chance to hit the rare drop table. And then of that 5%, I want to say that each ring is maybe 1 out of 1,000.
Oh wow.
So,
I got
But-
hella lucky.
from a spider at level 7, yeah, it's pretty lucky.
I mean, probably a plus 60 vitality is not that big a deal. Like 50 levels from now.
No, it can. Vitality's always important, especially when you're doing rebirths. That's later on though, once you get through the game more. So.
Portals are always ominous.
You play Dark Souls, so.
It's either a poison swamp or a boss arena. That's
Yeah, we'll see.
Ranger's home. Nah, I think I'll have to stick with the bruiser. Extra damage is nice. Well, with my new ring, I'm unkillable, so.
Yeah, it definitely made the game a lot easier for you. I will admit that. You got the sky one, huh?
There was a golem somewhere.
Yeah, you might be fighting a boar somewhere.
There he is.
Bad you didn't get teleport off of Illyria.
I guess I should probably check my map and see where I even am. See if we can find this golem and kill him. Oh, there we go. We're gonna kill this thing. Because I can. Or rather, I'll try, and we'll see what happens. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna want to use melee. Oh yeah, get the parry on the golem. I am doing no damage. This is gonna be awesome.
I do have to say your parries are pretty on point, so you can definitely tell you've played these types of games.
I would have to say Souls-like were probably my second favorite genre.
What's your first?
MMOs.
Fair enough.
I'm a big fan of forever content.
Yeah, we played WoW for a long time, and just didn't like the way that it was going. So this was the first expansion since the game had came out, and I've not played it. So.
Not enough stamina. I'm feeling that way about 14 right now.
I've never played it, so I couldn't give my opinion on that.
The latest expansion story absolutely blows.
Really? Isn't that what they're known for?
Yeah. Like, the Endwalker story was so good. But this new one, I mean, obviously when you have world, universe-ending stakes, it's kind of, can't really top that in the next expansion.
Yeah.
But they butchered it so bad. Like,
Seems to be going that way for a lot of games recently.
it's really unfortunate. I mean, it still plays really well, and the boss fights are still good and all that, but, like, there's 22 hours of cutscenes, and, like, it's just ridiculous. It's not even good cutscenes. You're someone's page. You're, like, the person who can save the entire universe now is just, like, literally running errands for someone.
Yeah, see.
It's like
You gotta at least transition that, right? Something. Just so you know, I don't know if you can see on the bar there how he's resistant to fire, bleed, and poison. He takes increased damage from frost.
I should probably, if I don't make it through, then I'll have to. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, camera, the true boss.
Yeah, we're still working on the tab target a little bit. With big mobs, it can be a little wonky still, so.
Drop some healing potions. I forget, were the healing potions percentage or was it a flat rate?
Their percentage.
Okay.
There are healing reductions. I think poison naturally reduces healing. A few other items in the game if you have them equipped. So there are unique items. So I'm sure you've seen the reds, the legendaries, and you know the standard common, uncommon, rare, epic. That there's also a yellow tier. We might change the color. We're not sure yet because it's a little close to the orange. But those all have like a passive effect on them. Very strong, powerful effect. So you have to keep an eye out for those.
Let me open my inventory. Just quick.
You're bringing up the map?
There we go. Let's get some extra damage. It was worth the risk. I don't know what I dropped, but
they take a lot more frost damage.
well, rocks become brittle, they break.
Right?
It's like-
Makes sense.
There's so many things. Just logic works in video games. You don't have to do all these crazy things. Like,
Yep.
if there's one thing Pokemon got right, it was like a lot of type matchups.
So we kind of tried to do that a little bit. So if you're good at Pokemon, then it should just make sense.
Definitely played a lot of the older Pokemon. I haven't played anything since Platinum, which is like 15 years ago.
So I played a couple of the new ones. Not the most recent ones. I played the one right after, what is it, Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Right in the sweet
That
spot.
I
was-
actually
That
love.
was like another Gen 1 remake, right?
Yeah, I actually love Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I thought it was great. I didn't like that you couldn't battle the Pokemon, but it was a nice back to the normal, you know, 150, not 3,000.
This is
Like, what does this
too-
Pokemon do?
This is definitely getting me better with the combat. You can navigate using my abilities and stuff.
Yeah. Like once you start understanding the combos or the control buttons, you know, like left bumper and right bumper, it kind of starts to flow in a little bit. The issue we had is we have so many different abilities and binds, so we had to create our own game, you know. Of course, you play Final Fantasy, right? Don't they have like the same type of thing with the controller?
It's similar, yeah. It's kind of the bar isn't active by default. You have to use, I think it's the triggers to activate them instead of the
Gotcha.
bumpers. But yeah, it's like the same idea. I'm noticing this other bar underneath his health bars. That's the stagger bar, it looks like.
That is correct. Yep. And then if you notice, you have one as well.
Is it under my mana?
Yeah. There's also an info page under the help if you go to like in the menu. It'll also explain like your combos and parries and stuns and that sort of thing. A little bit more in depth. Also the resistances and damage types. Seems to be running quite well for you. Doesn't look laggy at all or anything.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Even with all this stuff, I'm running a stream and all that stuff. It's surprisingly smooth. You're good. Oh, so I don't know why this happens. Sometimes when I'm
What's that?
when I'm alt tabbing, I go to a different menu and I come back. When I use B to dodge, it brings up the menu. The only way that I can get out of it
That's how you
quickly,
do it.
if I
So
hit-
we've had somebody report that, but we were never able to recreate it. It's when
It
you're
seems like
tabbing out
I have to do something with the mouse and keyboard, and it
to
fixes.
kind of re-switch the input. Okay. Well, that'll help us a little bit more because we couldn't figure out how they were getting into that state. It sounds like if you alt tab out of the game. Okay. Like I said, we don't generally play with the controller too much. You know, we'll play through and make sure everything feels normal.
Like it
but
functions.
yeah, but sometimes some of these things, like when you, well, for instance, I just added the stance wheel, literally in this last patch, or this patch today, along with the invert, and it broke the controller, obviously, for sheathing.
There's again Elden Ring muscle memory.
Mind and spirit for a death.
Almost there.
Luckily, I'm used to really long fights because, you know, MMOs.
You're a little under leveled and geared for the golems here.
I don't
but-
think I'd beat him if I didn't have the freaking ring.
The ring's crazy though, right? Just
That-
imagine what some of the other ones are. There's weapons. I think there's each weapon type. What else? I'm not sure how much these guys are gonna drop for you. They're part of a quest after the wanted quest line. Did he even drop anything?
No, you didn't.
Rip.
But I think I gained a level, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put my sword back on. Unless that's the one I dropped.
Oh, you did drop something?
Because I keep wanting to use B to cancel out of the menu.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess
I need to
that's-
switch it. I don't know why we had B or why we used B there. If I'm being quite honest, I think it was just there and we used it.
It just happened
So
to
we're-
be the one. That was...
Yeah, I actually have it in my notes inside of the Discord to change from B to, I think Y is what I was gonna change it to. So we'll see.
Yeah. And you could probably maybe put B as a secondary function to cancel or something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of the windows still need like escape or B to back out. UI is definitely not my strong suit. So
Hey, it functions.
yeah, that's how I felt.
Like, honestly, the only kind of, I wouldn't even say it's really a complaint because you can easily fix it. The tooltip things with F2.
Oh, because there's nothing on a controller to hide them yet? Is that what?
No, it's when it's up, and then you go into your inventory. It's like dual
Oh,
layer, but
behind it.
But if it's not there, like it's like just press F2 and it's gone, and then boom, that's not a problem.
Gotcha.
Because I wouldn't want to say necessarily make the thing completely opaque.
We'll probably just hide it. I'll hide it when you go into the inventory and then come back
I like
out.
being able to see the stuff
Oh,
behind
I see.
behind the inventory. Like still be able to see the world map. So if something happens, I'll see it.
Yeah, so I think the easiest, maybe the cleanest route would just be hide it if it is shown.
If
when you go in the
menu
inventory.
open, hide tooltips.
Pretty much. You could also disable it to where auto pops up. You can still show it if you wanted to, but that's another setting that you can toggle in the main settings.
Attribute point. Here we go. Ability tome Spike Storm.
Yeah, really, really strong.
That looks like a spell I would want to use for combat because it's not an aimed spell. Looks like it's a AOE.
That's correct. It's actually really, really strong.
Spells.
Especially for a battle mage, which seems like that's what you're kind of running.
Yep. Spell swords. I love them. Every second to all enemies hit.
Oh, you might have to click the magic tab up there. It didn't switch for you. Might not let you bind. I'll have to see why that didn't do that.
Well, I don't know if this is the intended way, but on controller, when I click it, then I just press the keybind I want it to be on, and it'll go there.
Yeah, it just didn't switch to your magic
That's what
bar
you-
is
okay.
all.
This looks to be just regular damage. We got magic damage, fire damage, void, and then just regular damage.
So that, it does a high amount of stagger. It'll stun your enemies pretty quickly if they can be stunned. In an AoE.
35 mana.
I still can't believe you got that ring. Pretty awesome.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna shred stuff with that. Breaking the game, but in a good way.
Well, that's so you got to remember we're gamers, right? Like we want things to be challenging and fun, but we also want people to have fun breaking with the, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing you want to feel overpowered. You want to feel like your build matters.
Like, if as long as you're not using glitches or exploits, if you get a broken build, dude, that makes it the most fun.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh my god. Ow.
All right. That's the guy that does stuff. Alright. We'll do this one. Infested creatures. Guess which direction is it? Southeast. 130. Okay. Huh.
Done them quick, huh?
It's not switching.
Oh. Are you broken?
I probably broke it again.
It's not switching at all, huh? I wonder if it's something with the... when you're in your abilities. Like I said, the stance wheel is definitely new. And on top of that, we don't use the controller that often, so we'll have to see what's going on with that.
What if I do a force switch and that, and then cool. So I probably something happened in the menu and it probably sequence broke something.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But it's fixed now.
Some kind of variable stuck. See, sometimes watching people play, especially when they haven't played before, you get a lot of insight.
Oh, speaking of which, the tutorial is pretty nice.
You know, we really appreciate that because it's been pretty tough. The tutorial, trying to get it so that it's very on rails. And for our game, as you can see, is not very on rails.
It teaches you just enough to get through
That was
everything.
yeah, that was the idea.
Like, and it, I mean, yeah, it's a tutorial. I mean,
Yeah.
so you don't want to necessarily expect like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
Too hard.
yeah, like it's just this is how you play the game, and there was no extra fluff really. It was just one and done.
Yep.
And then with the option to skip it, perfect.
Yeah, like I don't want to have to force you. Also, real quick, there is a secret area in that little house back there.
Uh-oh. Probably missed a book.
Yeah, at least one. You could use your wisp to see as well.
Yes, I keep forgetting. Was that what this was?
Stream's a little delayed, but you were close to a hidden item in there. Not trying to ruin everything for you, but just to give you an idea of, Oh, look, you found the cellar. Cool. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the stream.
How dare you be stuck by the limitations of YouTube and live streaming?
I know, right? Oh, I thought you saw the scroll too.
The squirrel?
So there's a scroll as well
Oh, scroll.
on. Yeah, I think you've seen it on the stream. It's like right there in front of you. It's back by the hole in the wall. Look on the shelf by the hole in the wall.
Ah, there. Okay. See, sometimes I need the classic RPG trope of this thing is shiny.
Yeah, see, you know, I'm not against it, but I like the fact that there's hidden items, you know? It makes
Oh.
every playthrough unique
Oh.
until you've...
Oh, what did I just? Oh,
Oh, you found... you found the axe.
more life on, dude. I'm gonna be unkillable.
It's funny.
It's, yeah, definitely just straight up better, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I lose a few of the vitality wisdom stuff, but just from the sheer life drain and life steal.
So, we kind of did these here early on because there is a lot of this stuff throughout the world, and there's going to be even more. So, like, those that actually do take the time to explore, you should feel rewarded for that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of our goal.
That is a big axe.
So a little bit of backstory. Veets is our cousin, and that's one of his names that he plays in WoW. He's a warrior, so you'll see he's actually in the game. We've been doing that, adding people that help us out, especially early on in the game development and the Discord and their ideas. So maybe you'll make it in there as well. We'll see.
I'm gonna be so friggin' famous. Oh my gosh. Maybe my dad will finally say he's proud of me.
But yeah, we've been trying to get as many of the early adopters and the people in the Discord in as we can. So
There are lots of dead people here.
they were just trying to have lunch.
Well, not allowed to do that in a medieval RPG. I finally figure out what to use all these minerals and stuff for. Got a bunch of them.
You can upgrade gear and armor. There is a upgrade station. We haven't gotten the quest for that in the first village
Parry
there.
the daggers.
Nice.
I am officially ascended.
I can't wait for you to see some of the older bosses. I don't know. It's so it's just exciting watching people play. I
Oh,
don't
especially when it's like your project, watching people play.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's like, you know, I talk to people all the time, and I haven't actually played games except for work on ours since we started doing this almost about 2 years ago now. And
wow, 2 years.
it's
3 guys. That's
yeah, there's 2 of us. It's just me and Val. And then all the other it's not just us like with the testing and tuning, right? We've had a bunch of people that have been helping us early on. But yeah, it's just us 2 having at it. So
that's not bad at all for a 2-man project in 2 years.
well, we appreciate that.
I mean,
We know
my
that
stupid
there's
little RPG I've been working on for many years, and that's not nearly to the scope of this one.
Well, I wouldn't. You can't cut yourself short, man. The only way. I mean, how do I put this? It ain't ever gonna happen if you don't do it, right?
Yeah.
So that's literally kind of what just happened with us. I went to school for game development, and then I ended up being just a software developer, you know, for old boring stuff, reports and stuff like that. You know, and then one day we were trying to find a game to play, me and Corey were, and couldn't find something. So I'm like, you know what? Let's download Unreal Engine 5. It just came out. Well, here we are. So.
And apparently UE5 is really good from what I've heard.
Yeah, it has its moments where it's not the easiest to work with, but the biggest thing is the performance, right? So because we're in UE5, if you want the things like the shadows and the lumen and stuff like that, it immediately takes off a very large portion of people with lower machines. So that's one thing that we've been really trying hard to make it playable for anybody. We actually went out and got a Steam Deck. We haven't really figured out the controls yet for it too much, which obviously you're seeing. You know, they're a little with the controller, that is. But we're able to actually have it run on a Steam Deck at about 45 FPS, 50 FPS with on medium. So we're like, that's fairly acceptable at that point for today's standards. So as long as we can kind of keep it around that range, I think we'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm running Ultra. I pretty much never drop below 45 when I'm streaming. If I weren't streaming, I'm pretty sure I'd be getting a steady 60.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, based on what I'm seeing here.
But then again, I've got a powerful rig. Thank you, Uncle Sam. I'll actually be upgrading probably next year when the 5000 series drops.
You're waiting until then?
Yeah. I've got a 3070, so I don't think I need to worry about the 4000 series, but...
Well, when you do, make sure you get something with a decent amount of VRAM, because that's where it's at nowadays.
Yeah, I've got 6 or 8 on my current one. I'm like, that's gonna be obsolete pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, we're seeing that too. So that scroll of talents that's in your inventory, that's a quest item. We don't have quest items clearing from our inventory yet. I'm not sure when they stopped doing that. Just haven't.
So I can just spam it and get free talent points forever.
No, I don't think it'll actually do anything.
It's not going to stop me from testing it. Nah, it didn't.
Good stuff.
Whoa, all my talents are gone.
You used to scroll a new talent, a new wisdom.
Oh, new wisdom. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a good thing though, because a new feature that I added, it looks like it's still green and they shouldn't be green, so found something for me.
Okay.
Into the bugs list.
Definitely want that. We'll do fire mine. And randomly, I just went from 5 available points to 9 or 10.
Say that again?
My available points, it showed 5. And as soon as I clicked on something, it went higher. So it must have been like at 9 or 10.
Oh, yeah, it just hadn't updated yet. Some old gremlins came back when we did a lot of back-end code reworks.
So it's just a visual bug. It seems like everything's still activating just fine.
Yeah. So Corey just brought up a point. He said he kind of likes the green staying because you could see
what you had.
What you had, yeah. So you're on the same page as him. Interesting.
All right. So I'm about to annihilate the crap out of people now.
I can't wait for you to get some meteor procs.
But I have to do fire damage. Will that work with a fire weapon, or does it have to be a spell?
Yep.
Oh, so I need to get me a... Wait, no, but if I want to use the holy and void weapons...
Now you're starting to see some of the builds.
This is fun. Theory crafting.
We're gamers, like I said multiple times, right? So we love giving gamers the... I can't say that enough. That we're a bunch of theory crafters, right? Some of us. And, well, that's what you're seeing. So we also changed it so that your ability, like Corey's saying here, so your abilities do fire, void, whatever as well, right? Well, originally, when you would use that ability, say you had elemental weapons, and you had a holy weapon and a void weapon, but you're using a physical ability. Well, it would do physical damage. We changed that so that abilities do their damage separately, and you also do your weapon damage so that it does the elemental effect as well. So when you use an ability, you'll see two numbers, for instance. One is the actual ability, and then the second one is your weapon hitting the target, putting up its elemental effect. If that makes sense. So now you can...
They're calculated separately.
That's correct. And then they put up the different elemental effects. So if you do a frost strike, you put up the frost, and if you have a fire and void weapon, you also put up fire and void because your weapons hit that as well. So it's a little complicated speaking in it or trying to explain it, but that way you can have builds that all synergize with each other just by having an elemental weapon or a specific ability and stuff like that.
You're saying less likely to proc with abilities. Cooldown
Exactly,
abilities.
because it felt bad to use your ability and not get procs because it was a different type. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Oh. This is exciting. But this would be super fun co-op. Would that ever be a possibility with this game?
Well, you remember what I said. Me and Corey were trying to find a game to play together. It is on our roadmap. I have no idea how to do it. Like I said, it's just us. But it is 100% something we want to do. We want to do it kind of like how Monster Hunter did it. To where you can have, I think, up to, 3 or 4 other people. And you guys can all be running around killing stuff together. That's the plan. I don't want to make any guarantees because I know there's a lot of networking stuff you have to do in Unreal to do that. So,
I mean, I looked up once. One of my goals is to build an idle MMO.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of idle games. I don't know why I love them so much, but I just think
Corey is too.
they're so much fun because you can just like sit and just let it go. There's one that I played a while ago, but the dev became a greedy asshole, so I stopped playing. But I was like, how can I make that? And I wanted to use Godot because it was free. And even just looking up how do you make an MMO, you have to worry about the server connections and if you're going to do peer-to-peer local hosting or if you're going to have your own static server running.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. Like, oh my gosh, there's a whole lot that goes into it. Wow.
Yeah, so we would most likely do like peer-to-peer, and then you have like the one person hosting. You know what I mean? So obviously you would pick the friend or whatever that has the best machine. That way it can handle, 4 people loading different areas of the map if you're spread out, whatnot,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny. It's always everybody's question. What about co-op? Yep. We'd love to have it in.
My sister would love this game. She likes the open world stuff. She was a huge fan of Outward, but not the survival aspects of Outward. But we love playing. We're so excited for Outward too. I can't wait for that game.
We are obviously so. Some of my favorite games in all time, right? And you'll probably see a lot of their inspiration. But I love the Divinity Sin 2. I haven't played Baldur's Gate yet because it just came out in this window, right? But Dragon Age, I love Origins. Absolutely love Origins.
That's one game I never finished. I probably put like 40 hours into it, but never made it far because I just had too much fun doing other things than actually playing the game, like just running around maps and stuff.
So Dragon Age Origins is actually really on rails, but I don't know. The story is just so good. I don't know, but Dragon Age and Skyrim, Oblivion, and some of the big guns out there. But
Skyrim is timeless.
That's what we're trying to. That's basically the main inspiration. Is we want to do something like that you could play it over and over differently every time.
You just add mod support down the road.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but yeah, for sure, that'd definitely be something I'd be interested in. I don't know how it works for Unreal Games, or if it's possible. I'd have to do some research.
And I'm sure there's probably some type of dev kit you can make that helps people make, like what just like what Skyrim did. They've got the creation thing.
Yeah,
you can just download it, and then that's like the foundation for making mods. And I don't know how complicated it is because I only install them. I never made them.
That's pretty much where I was. Yeah, I mean, this has definitely been a learning process for sure. I mean, we're literally just 2 brothers that decided we wanted to try to make a game.
We're gonna do this, and we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Passion is what makes games. I mean, some of the best games of all time were made because they wanted to make the game that they wanted to make.
And that's pretty much where we're at.
So it's why I love From Software so much. Like, they said, we don't care. We're gonna make the game anyways. People complain and complain, but look, Elden Ring is...
They have their vision.
It's like one of the most massive games ever. Like, you can't deny that.
I loved Elden Ring. I played it the week that it came out, and it was it was actually a fun bit. It's the last game that I played. It came out, I played it, I loved it. I loved that you couldn't go and get a wiki early on, at least, and it was just, I don't know, it was just amazing. Ah, you found a scroll.
Oh, another ancient blade. I should actually look at what that is.
So those were some of the very, very first items that we had hidden. I don't know if we actually, Corey and I just yesterday were talking about buffing some of those so that they're relevant. But Yeah.
Oh, I see scroll of talents, plural. And scroll of talent, 1.
Yeah, the white one is the original quest item.
Points.
You definitely got a lot of attributes you can spend.
I just noticed. I just looked up one. Oh, I've got 10. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we were thinking about having an indicator, but sometimes those can get annoying at the same time. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're
we're trying to
getting
be
a lot of the attribute points through exploration, yeah.
Yeah.
You can always do the you leveled up route, and you have an indicator that you have stuff from level up.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Like over on the left-hand side, if you've got available talents or attributes or something.
That's one of those fine lines to balance. You don't want too much UI creep.
Yeah, we actually had just went and reduced it quite a bit. Reduced the size on the action bar, pulled back on the border on health bars and stuff to give it that more clean look,
I do like how it is set up. Like, it's not too bloaty.
That's literally what we were going for, so.
And the quest on the right side. And I guess the only thing that I haven't really used, quote unquote, that's in the UI is the top right, the clock daytime thing.
Yeah, that's there is a wait. I don't know if it actually works properly with the controller, so.
Well, I'm here. Let's figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know what it actually is. Is it the right on the D-pad, maybe?
Wait. Okay.
You might not be able to scroll it or anything with the controller. I don't think I've ever came into this menu with the controller before, so it's not likely. I think it's Z with the keyboard and mouse, but yeah. This is pretty much exactly like Skyrim, if you're going to wait.
So is there things worth waiting for?
If you don't like the weather, you can wait throughout the weather.
Okay,
if you don't want to play at nighttime, stuff like that. But we do. I'll give you a little window into our dev plans for some cool stuff.
Here we go. Spoilers. Let's do it.
Secret areas, doors may come unlocked, like hints out in the world that say go to this area when, at this time, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Some Mines of Moria type stuff.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, no, 100%. Go here and at this time, and this door is unlocked. So, must be foggy. Oh, you're on heroic. That's a heroic mob, by the way.
Let's do this. I'm gonna win.
So these guys are loot pinatas, if you can kill them. Yeah, he's been on heroic, Corey.
Always play on hard mode. I always find that games are more fun that way.
At least. So while you're killing him. So I told you the game was way harder when it first came out, right? Well, we had some bears right outside Aldrich's village. And I swear to you, every single person that bought the game went on heroic, hardcore, so that you only had one life, walked 5 feet out of the village.
Fuck?
Did it get you?
You just nuked me for 10,000 damage, dude.
I had to wait for the for the stream. So, heroic mobs don't have a 100% chance to spawn, and like I said, though, they drop a lot of loot if you can kill them, but they are very hard. I think there's even a tip that pops up that says any mistake is likely to kill you.
Is he still gonna be there? Is it like he spawned so he's in the world now, or?
It depends on how far away he was. So we'll see if he's gone or not. I did, Corey. He wanted me to mention that you can turn the auto pop-up of the controls off in the settings.
I totally forgot that was up.
No worries.
Like, I gotta get back to the guy before he
in in the editor, I end up playing with them up all the time too. I'm like, oh, I can just turn this off. Why don't I do that? I'm glad you got to see a heroic mob though. I want to say they're like a 20% chance to spawn. Some of them are 100%, but I won't spoil anything for you. It's nice though that you get to see all of the mobs. There are another type of mob.
I think he's still
That'll-
there. Yeah, it looks like he's still there.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, I didn't see what killed me.
So he actually used Poison Nova on you. That's where he jumped up into the air, and then it kind of does an AoE around him.
Okay, so when he jumps up, I got a GTFO.
Or if you know the timing, we made it so you could parry anything.
Oh, he's disappeared.
Oh, did he?
No, he's here, but his body is gone.
Oh. Interesting. I've not seen that one before. Have you, Corey?
So I need to figure out killing this thief. Get him out
Oh,
of the way.
man. Let me put that in there. Bugs.
Ah, he did the thing, right? We just talked about it.
Oh, the Poison Nova?
It's like I got focused on the other thief.
Heroic mobs are invisible.
'Cause he was there the first time. And then
I wonder if it's because he thinks that he shouldn't be there, but yet he's still there because he was in combat? I don't know. I put a note in our bugs to take a look at that. I've actually never seen that before, so.
we're gonna go wide this time.
The sliding with the controller is driving me crazy. I'm gonna take a look at that too. The walking, it doesn't change the angle. Oh, you got achievement. So just so you know, your XP, we don't despawn them until you leave the session. So if you die 5, 6, 7, 8 times, you can go pick up all your XP. It's not like Elden Ring or something like that, where if you die at the previous
2 in a
one.
row.
Yeah. It's only when you leave. Looks like he actually fully despawned this time.
Oh, that's sad. I was totally gonna kill him that time. I had him on the ropes. He knew he was gonna die.
I'm just glad you're not a hardcore character right off the bat. Oh, that's what I was saying. The bears. So we had bears right outside of the village, and everybody would go heroic hardcore because I'm like the greatest gamer in the history of gamers, and then the bear mauls them to death. And then they're like, I can't even kill a bear.
Game's
He's
too
low.
hard.
Yeah,
I quit.
like, oh man. So that right there, you see how he dropped 2 bags?
Yeah.
That was the rare drop table again. You just got the coins, which is 50% chance to get coins, basically. So whenever you see 2 bags drop like that from a regular mob, that's what happened.
So it's kind of like the RuneScape thing. They have their regular drops, but then you can also roll the loot.
That, see, you're getting the inspiration without even realizing it. Oh man, you're actually the first to put that that together. So I actually played RuneScape since the day it came out.
I started in 07. I played, my longest account was almost 365 days old, like playtime, so whatever that is in hours.
Yeah.
thousands of hours. I did all of RS3. I pretty much maxed RS3. Like,
So we never played RS3. I played I played when classic was not classic, and then they have the current classic that you get like there was the
old
other the
school.
two yeah, the old school, but that wasn't even the original old school. That was like the second old school, if that makes sense.
oh,
and
so
then they had
you're talking classic, like.
yeah, so the OG literally the week the game came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's,
and then
that's like
been,
03, 04.
I thought it was sooner than that. It might be. I don't know.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
gross. Ooh.
When did RuneScape come out? 2001. Yeah.
I think it wasn't until like 2004 or 5 where the technical RuneScape 2, what is now old school.
That's correct. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And then they had the classic version of old school, and that wasn't even the original version. You see what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to explain. But yeah, you'll see a lot of inspiration from RuneScape. It might feel more like Diablo style type loot. You know what I mean? But most of the inspiration was actually from RuneScape.
I do like the experience system of RuneScape. That was the kind of like that idle grind mindset.
Yeah.
That's what
Kind of idle, but not idle at the same time.
Yeah.
Don't talk to strangers back in the day because they'd hack you and steal all your stuff.
Oh, the good old times. How easy it was to steal people's accounts with the account
I
recovery.
know. If you type this with this in here, it'll mask your password. Okay, there's 50 people that just said their password out loud.
Like that's my not skepticism, cynicism with trading with people online and doing all that stuff, because I was that kid that got scammed. I didn't get trim scammed, but I did get trade scammed.
Yeah.
I got trade scammed once, and then it never happened again because I learned my lesson. I lost because I was like 10 or 11. So I was like trying to get my rune armor, and that stuff was expensive for a kid that didn't know how to make money. It was like 200,000 gold. Oh, that's so much. So I was fishing lobsters. I spent like 6 hours. I was about to make like 100K. I'm like, let's do this. And then the dude scammed me, and I was, oh, dude, never again. Never again.
Nothing worse. Yeah, so back in the day in Classic, so when there was dueling, right? In those days, a two-hander was the same as a one-hander. You just couldn't wear a shield, right? But they all attack the same speed. Same with the battle axe and all that stuff. So that's what I would go for, is the two-hander, no defense type pures, you know?
Yeah.
Good stuff. But yeah, I remember the rune two-hander being... Every time you die, you gotta go farm lobbies or get coal. And
The good old days.
oh, man.
I do miss that time of gaming. I wish we could get that back, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the internet will allow us to go back to that. I think it's just a little too toxic anymore. It's not that people are just excited to be able to talk to their friends online anymore, you know? It's because it's just part of life.
Just what, chat room with benefits.
Time is
The good old...
unparalleled.
That's what made RuneScape special.
Yeah. You're actually doing quite a bit of damage. That's cool. Because the thieves are a different, another step up. I'm sure you noticed. But,
Yeah. They're definitely more... I mean, they seem to be this... What's the word I'm trying to look for? I can't speak. I have the dumb. It's like the same as the bandits in terms of like moveset and things like that, but they deal more damage. There's more of them. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, they actually have a different move set is the main difference.
There is a different moveset. Maybe I just haven't been
Yeah.
paying attention.
But
I kill them too fast because I'm just too good.
But yeah, we try to get each enemy type to have its own theme. You know what I mean? So you'll find later on in the game, exiled and faceless and cultists and skeletons, and they'll all have different thematic abilities.
It's kind of like what Enshrouded did.
I actually haven't played Enshrouded. I did watch Asmongold, funny enough, play
It's a really
some
good.
of it.
I haven't played either of the new updates, but I 100%ed it when it was first released. And yeah, there was a lot of the similar mobs, but they were all a little bit different. Like it was the same idea, but there were certain differences about them.
Mind and spirit.
So this is the only areas where the thieves and the bandits, they are the most similar when it comes to the types of abilities.
'Cause they seem to be using like the same weapons. Like
Yeah, I think they actually do. I think they're different. They might be different.
I guess maybe the
It's
same
hard to tell though.
style. That guy was just using daggers on me.
What is this place?
Yeah. So I think all the thieves are just rogues and archers. And then when you get to like exiled, you'll see more like knights and two-handers and stuff like that. Faceless, they use void and holy, that sort of thing. Cultists got poison, bleeds, void. I don't want to give everything away, but you'll see once you get there.
As long as it's not the same thing every time. That's the only thing that makes it bad is when you're doing the
Yeah, so later in
same-
the game, I mean, we've got trolls and dragons. You've seen the stone golems, obviously the bears, wolves, and that sort of thing. So
So I almost forgot that my melee abilities are fire themed.
yep, and procking those meteors.
Treasure chest. Static devastation.
That is an electric ability.
I think that's my first electric.
So lightning, obviously, in most games, lightning, it travels between close targets. So lots of cleave.
I guess I can't block against arrows without a shield.
Not anymore. Yes, that is correct. So we did have that for a while, but it actually was harder for us against the enemies. If that makes any sense. So when you're trying to use a bow,
Oh, they were blocking your arrows.
they were blocking, yeah. You can parry arrows, so if you're close enough, you should do your riposte attack, but parrying arrows is definitely fairly difficult.
Bloodstone. Ooh. So you said there's something above red that's rarer, like yellow?
Yes, they're the uniques. They actually have a passive on them.
So is this orange or is this yellow?
That's orange. That's
Okay.
a legendary.
So I'll know when I have a yellow.
Yeah, you'll see, because see how Veet's Wrath has a description, a more in-depth description on it. You'll see the yellows are like your divine stone. It's the same color as your divine stones, because those are what are used to upgrade the yellows.
Okay.
Like we might be changing the color of this, especially for those that are colorblind, to help kind of make it a little bit easier. But we'll see here. But those yellows, there is another type of mob. I think I was going to explain this earlier, but then you got Poison Nova.
And died. A horrific death.
There are named rare mobs. So they're not bosses, per se, but they are named rares. They don't spawn 100%, just like the heroic mobs, but they are available on normal and heroic. They do drop unique items. So, if you see a mob that looks like a normal mob, but he's got a name and a rare icon, probably want to try to kill him if you can. Yeah, there's a lot to take in. I think that's part of when you have gamers that make a game. There's just a lot of little things, right?
Yup.
I'd say the talents were probably like 50 or 60% of what I want to do. We want to have mining talents, maybe a different talent point type thing for that, and maybe cooking at some point, give you buffs, and Corey would love that. He keeps trying to get me to get cooking and eating in. But I think we're going to go on a big quest and main story
Like flush out the world.
sprint here. Yeah, so recently we've been adding more areas to the world. They may not be filled out yet later on. Like, so we call them the quadrants. Like, so if you were to bring up your map when you're not close to Phantom here, you'd be able to see kind of where we've mainly been working on.
It's like having a turkey.
Nice dodge.
I am locked onto something that is not Phantom.
What are you locked on? What is this? I'm so confused. There's nothing even there. I have.
No! Not today.
Oh, did he poison Nova? Oh, I hate the delay. Oh, nice roll.
I did it.
Well, like I said, you can parry those, so
Does that mean like everything's parryable technically?
everything is parryable. I think the only thing that is not is Lucian in a tutorial, because I wanted him to kill the player eventually. So
Yeah, I figured that. When I went through it the first time, I was like, I'll beat this boss one shot. Like, nah, that was scripted. There was.
I didn't want it to feel completely scripted, you know what I mean? But yeah, you'll see why you die in that. We tried to. I don't want to give away story, but we tried to link the tutorial with the main story.
Now I have
so.
Poison Nova.
Oh, did you really get it?
I
Nice.
got and now it's my turn to mess with people. Even though I'm not going to do anything poison, like, abilities, but
It's still fun to push.
I have it.
So I'm sure you've already noticed, though, is we do actually have, like, animation and ability canceling. Oh, look at that. You found that little book.
A bug?
The book. Sorry.
Oh, the bug. I didn't. I'm unintentionally breaking it now.
But, so you can cancel your animations, just so you know. Generally, you can
Yeah.
with a block.
I actually just did
Or-
that accidentally with this. I was getting ready to do it, and then well, I guess I did it a little earlier, but
Oh, with your spell.
'cause I
Yeah,
was
so you can
started
stop casting.
but then dipped it
Yeah.
before it finished.
Well, with the melee stuff, like if you're in a long animation or something like that, generally you can block to kind of get rid of it, or use an ability to use another. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it gives the player a little bit more control. That's kind of why, if you notice a lot of the melee abilities, if they have like a 1-second cooldown, that's why. Because some people were just kind of hurting themselves. So
Enchanter's Ring. I don't think I'm gonna switch to it. 60 vitality is.
You can have 2 rings, by the way.
Oh, I can. That's right. Let's break it
It's
again.
actually
Let's go.
There you go. What else? Looks like you're missing a cloak, a bow, gloves, a neck. Oh no, you have a neck. You have a scrounge. Warlock's neck though might be better for you. That paladin chest plate is right up your alley though.
That's what I was thinking. Because I already have a huge buff to my strength. I got plus 24. I have a lot less in wisdom.
Since you're going a melee type battle mage, paladin gear is really, really strong for you. Or necro warrior, stuff like that. As long as you're having fun, man. That's all that matters.
Well,
I
I'm
just-
what?
I just
Almost
enjoy.
4 hours in? I'm not bored yet.
That's what we like to hear.
Can't refund. I'm stuck. So.
Yeah. I think there's, if you play, so you're on heroic, so it's gonna slow you down just a little bit. I think if you were to only do the main story, depending on the player, it's between 10 and 20 hours. Is roughly what we're seeing.
No, that's not bad. I mean, I don't ever rush through these games, so I'd probably fall right in that statistic.
Yeah, but that's like never played the game before. You know what I mean? So as soon as you start playing, you know, you can get that down. Some people were doing speedrun rebirths at like 15 minutes, knowing exactly where to go, you know?
Oh, damn.
So, but yeah, we've got plenty of bosses out there. Some are pretty hard. If you see Veets, just know he hurts.
Oh, this might actually be a good idea.
Poison's super strong. So the way poison works is, say you hit 1,000 with poison nova. That 1,000 damage is then going to be spread out over 12 seconds and do its damage again over 12 seconds. Now when you do poison again, that 1,000 damage stays there in that dot, and then you refresh the dot and add the new amount of damage over 12 seconds.
So it's like a separate thing, but it happens again.
Indefinitely. So you can keep building up that dot as far as you want to go.
Good gravy.
And then what we wanted to do with Fel is make it so that nothing will ever take increased damage from Fel, but it will never be resistant to it. So you will do the same amount of damage across the board with Fel. Just trying to give like different play styles, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's the consistent damage.
Yeah.
It won't be the best, but it's definitely not going to be the worst. You know what you're getting.
It's pretty crazy though, if I'm being quite honest. We haven't seen a Fel build in a while, but
So if
it's
I
definitely strong.
I did a Fel Void Holy.
I mean, Void and Holy gets worked into every single build for obvious reasons, right? Corruption is just so strong. That's why I think it's the only one that requires all 3 paths in order to get to it. So. Plus, each weapon type has its own tree, obviously. Such a fun ability. And they all have 2 unique things inside of it. So for instance, I axes, I want to say it's when you when you crit, Corey? So when you crit with an axe, you put up a bleed, and then your crits also ignore armor. I think daggers, they have a chance to do void damage, and then they put up a bleed. You have a chance to bleed. You know, pretty standard rogue stuff.
Yeah. I think I'll definitely have some fun experimenting with assorted builds. I think that's probably where the longevity of this game is going to come from, is the build experiments.
Yep. And seeing how far you can go on hardcore rebirth until you get gibbed by something.
Cheat engine.
That's funny.
I wish I actually knew how to use cheat engine. Like, I know how to activate a table and make it work, but like, I don't know how to figure out what the values are themselves, and like, I can't make my own cheat table.
Yeah, I've never actually used it, so I wouldn't be helpful there.
What's this? Wow, it's way over there.
Which one? Oh, the infested.
Infested forest, then investigate rumors. Oh, there's
But yeah, like I was saying, since you're in the map, you can kind of see. So we have started filling out this whole. There's stuff everywhere at this point, except for once you get out far out, like what is it, northeast? I can't tell which way. No, east. Once you get far out east, there's not as much stuff. So.
Well, I see a sky temple, so I'm definitely gonna go there.
Yeah, there is a portal to get up there.
Looks like it's either a dueling arena or a boss arena.
That we plan on having as a boss arena. Probably every couple of hours or something like that. Have a boss spawn. Maybe like alert the players out there. This over here is the Faceless Castle. Bunch of cool bosses and stuff over here.
Ooh. I like that. That's cool.
The water temple.
The shrine in the middle of it. I like that.
And this is all Corey. He's the map builder.
And this is all explorable.
Yeah, 100%. Everything you see here, you can go to.
It's a lot.
So there's not too much in the fire area yet, or the snow area. There is actually a decent bit in the snow area starting to build out.
I think this
so.
will be my favorite spot. Snow areas.
You might want to be pretty strong to get there. Yeah, I've actually been spending a lot of time here on my rogue that I've been playing. So.
Snow areas are the best.
Those are some pretty powerful enemies down there, so be forewarned.
Ooh, I see a dragon. It's kind of cool that like the map, it's like all there. Like it's not like you're getting an overview of the world, not just like a static image of a map or whatever, like a Skyrim type thing. It's like this is the world. If I want to go,
exactly what I was going for.
If I want to go kill this dragon right now, I can. I'll probably die because it's a dragon, but I can go to it.
That is exactly what we were trying to go for. Is that when you're in the map, you're looking at the map as it is. So
it's pretty cool. I do see a lot of stutter, so I don't know
when it's loading.
Yeah, like loading the chunks and stuff. I don't know if there's a way to streamline that, but and it's not game breaking or that, so
it was a lot. The map was a lot slower, and then I increased the speed quite a bit, so that could be part of it.
You know, maybe.
Yeah, Corey just mentioned that as well. Slowing that down would fix that, so that you're not loading the entire map. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I need to go southwest to southeast.
Yeah, that's true, Corey. Yeah, maybe we slow that back down a little bit. Especially as we're getting more added into the world, loading more stuff, you know.
It actually might be a good idea if I pulled up my task.
Yeah, I'd be curious as to what you're running at.
Performance. So, with the stream, the game, I don't think I have anything else running. I mean, just my usual internet browser. Rocking 40% to my CPU. I've got an i9 10900K.
That's not terrible.
In total, I'm using 18 gigs of RAM, but let's see what the game is taking.
It's usually between 5 and 6. 5 and 6.5 gigs of RAM.
I'm only using 3.5.
Oh, wow.
And GPU hanging out at around 70%. It's not hot by any means. It's not overclocked, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I'm pretty. If I dropped it down to like medium, it'll probably drop to like 20%
Yeah, for sure.
with a 3070.
Plus, I'm sure you got DLSS on, so that's always nice.
Uh-oh, I borked it again. Okay, I fixed it.
What'd you do?
I alt-tabbed out of it.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So whatever that breaks, I broke it again.
It's because it's losing the input. I'm wondering if that's what it is.
Oh, this is the quest.
Yeah, that's why it's showing up above his head. That's why I said in the future you'll be
In
able
the
to get a
future.
quest from him.
I thought you meant like in the future of like development.
No, yeah, I don't have. I this has come up a few times. I probably should fix it so it doesn't show unless you can get the quest. So
Ooh, necromancers. All right, let's see if I can afford any. What I can afford. I've got almost 6,000. I gotta sell stuff. Scoundrels, heavy mace. I'm not gonna use any two-handed stuff. Not going back to Frost, not with Veet's Wrath. This is too good of an axe.
it has a sister axe too.
Is it an offhand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
It's another hidden one in the world though.
So Geomancer. Yeah, I switched away from that. Goodbye, Isabella's longsword. It was fun having you. Trapper's mace. Nah. Trapper's chestplate. Nah. Ranger's helm. Nah. Scrapper dagger. Initiate boots.
See, Corey. Corey thinks that I'm in the minority here that would rather lose stats than wear a bow if you're not playing an archer.
Yep. It's all about fashion.
I know, right?
Fashion over stats every time.
Oh man.
Almost
We
wish I-
do want to have options in as well to like hide your helm and your cloak and stuff like that. We had it earlier on in original builds. Just haven't added it back in after some other changes for like hiding the hair with your helmet and your beard with certain helmets and stuff like that.
Ooh, a cloak. Okay. Let's see.
Should be able to get an ability.
I can get a green ability. Missing out on ability combos, not using the bow. Yeah, but I look cooler, so. Brutal Inferno. I don't already have that, do I?
I don't think so. I think you have Scorching Blow. Frost Strike's really good if it's in there, or can you not? Or Ice Strike. Oh, it's 8K.
Console command. Player dot add item. F 10,000. I might just have to wait then. I don't mind waiting. I'm used to
Yeah,
it.
Ice Strike's pretty strong. Literally freezes them for 4 seconds.
Here we go. Got the cloak. Gonna update the helmet. You know, I have this Geomancer's bow if I ever wanted to equip it.
You could also lock items. I don't know if you saw that. You
I
can lock
did.
and junk them. That way you don't accidentally sell or salvage it.
Probably would be a good idea on some of these things. Ooh, I got another Divine Stone.
Yeah, so those only come from boss kills.
Is it a guaranteed or is it random?
I think it's just the highest chance. Kind of like some, the fluff. Think RuneScape, the fluff items.
Yeah. Oh, there it is again. Press B. One of these days, I'm gonna drop something super valuable and not even realize it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna change that for the next build. Was supposed to be working, but I've been watching you.
You are working. You're gathering information about
That is absolutely true.
the game, so you can use it in the next build.
Absolutely.
It's what we call the research.
I don't know if you noticed, we were releasing like a build or two a day, and I think we're giving people anxiety because we were putting out so many builds. So we've kind of slowed them down a little bit more, but doing that, it gives the opportunity to have, I think, bugs a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because you're not seeing them as quickly.
Yeah. It's a bit longer for the bugs to be removed if you're only doing.
Yeah. Well,
once a week.
generally what you'll see lately now is I'll get a patch out and then I'll watch somebody play and then fix any of the bugs that come up, kind of like what you just seen. So worked out.
Let's see where to go next. So the colors of the quest, my gut instinct is difficulty. Green
That's
quests are
correct.
easy. Okay. So I should probably try to finish up the green quests before diving into red. Is it based on like my character level, or is it based on?
It's purely based on your level, and what you'll see later on in the game, levels don't necessarily mean that much in our game. So what I mean by that is kind of like what you were talking about with the bandits and the thieves and the exiled, or the faceless. They're all their own little plateau or difficulty spikes. You see what I'm saying? Think Elden Ring in that aspect, going to like a different area. Because in Elden Ring, you don't get to see their levels.
Yeah.
The main idea with the levels for us is to tell you what gear they're going to drop, what rank gear is the best way that I could try to explain it. Like, they do get more health and damage based off of level, but it's not the majority. 95% of it is their base stats based off of what they are. So,
Skill trumps level.
pretty much. Like, we've seen some people already, especially with like the origins and the racials and stuff like that, it actually made the game probably about 40% easier recently. So take that how you will, because that's how strong some of them are. We've seen people killing some of the end-game bosses at like level 26. I think Veets actually just killed one of the harder bosses recently.
Nice.
But he's got about 5,000 hours into the game. So there's that. Bosses are also farmable. So you can go up and kill Valyria again and see if you can't get more loot from her. That's one thing that a lot of people, I think, don't understand, is you gotta remember, like I said, the RuneScape type loot.
So if I get another red ring...
But it is designed to go out and farm for, you know, lots of gear set. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily totally expected, especially on normal. On heroic, you could probably get away, but you'll notice the further you get into the game, mobs kind of are going to start outscaling you a little bit if you're not getting more gear.
No way. Dark Sorcerer's Ring.
Is that really what you got, was the ring? Oh, you got two of them too. You rolled two.
And it's a double drop.
That's funny. But you got your Ring of Vitality, right?
Not another one. If I got two of those, that would be ridiculous. But I might switch
There's
out the Enchanter's Ring, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be better than the Enchanter's Ring.
Because it gives me more intellect. That would... No, it wouldn't put me across another threshold.
I don't have an option to compare to your secondary ring yet. It is definitely in the plans. So.
I mean, I can at least see the stats so I can look back and forth. I'd only get 5 more intellect. What else does it do? Oh, it's just scaling.
Frost damage, 15%. Damage to slowed enemies.
This will be good when I start
getting them frost moves.
Yeah. Because I don't have any holy damage right now, so it's just definitely way better than the Enchanter's Ring. So I think that's ring 2. Yeah. Oh, the Ring of Vitality is a rank 5. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the rare drop tables start at 5 for those items. And then there are mobs that have the better rare drop table that start at rank 10. So those are mobs generally in the higher areas. So.
As soon as I get some ice spell that's like the thorns
Ice or
one.
frost. Yeah.
I can just throw on the ground.
She drops like blizzard and stuff, I think. Blizzard and ice spikes.
So what's the respawn timer on bosses? Is it like time?
Generally it's about 5 minutes. Regular mobs I think are around a minute.
I missed a book.
Probably missed a few. You can climb ladders too, by the way.
Ooh, a new mace maybe. Ooh.
Yeah, like Corey said, you have to leave the area
Leave
for them to
the- okay.
respawn.
And some-
Just a FYI. We did have it to where they would respawn on you,
Well,
but it actually...
they do respawn if you save the game and quit and come back in.
That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, that's 100% true. It is timer based though, so you don't have to worry about if they are on timer, they should still be gone. So.
Ah, crap. There it is. I forgot what I had equipped.
Take that.
Okay.
So, if you want, I will give you a hint. Vietz's other axe is in Valeria's camp.
So if I won't, I'll have to go back. I'll let her respawn and I'll kill her again.
But yeah, what you'll see is people get on their farming routes where they're going to teleport to this boss, the next boss. I don't know. We tried to make it so that if you, however you like playing games, you'd be able to enjoy our game in some way. You know, those that like the farm, those that like the theory craft, or if you just want to go through and do the story or explore. We tried to hit everything that we like to do. At least that's the plan.
How far away do I need to be for the respawn to happen?
I mean, it's a fair bit of distance. So, you've played MMOs. I don't know what they do in Final Fantasy. Do they do like a, do they leash or do they just disappear when you run away from like a mob area? So like, do they snap back or do they just disappear? Because in ours,
I think they just
the far-
disappear.
yeah, so that's how ours works. I want to say it's a fair bit decent distance. So if you were to bring up your map, it's from her camp to maybe the center of the little bandit camp down there at the end of the mountain or so. Generally, what people would do is they'll, like I said, they'll get on their farming runs. They'll teleport to one area to another, that sort of thing.
Ooh, I know what I need to test. Is there fall damage?
There is not. There was. So, you remember I told you we have hardcore.
Oh, so people were.
Yeah.
That's
so,
funny.
For instance, there's mobs that have
The
freeze.
spirits will guide my hand.
Let's say you happen to be jumping,
I saw it
and the
coming.
mob froze you while you're jumping. Well, that counted as time in the air.
Oh, so even though you weren't following through, the timer was still going. So it's not distance based, it's time in the air based.
That's correct. Sorry, I unplugged my microphone on accident.
I even think that's how Elden Ring does it, which is annoying. Like, so if you glitch into a wall, it still counts.
Does it? Okay, I never knew that.
Ooh, yellow drop, gold drop, I don't know. Geomancer's Act. Ooh, the offhand.
Yeah, so that orange-ish color is the legendaries.
Ah,
Yeah, we need to change the uniques, Corey. We'll have to think of a color.
Is it worth getting rid of the void though? That's pretty good.
Is the question. Void is super strong.
Vitality, wisdom, and intellect. Increase ice damage. I don't know. I'm gonna sit on that for a minute. That might be better.
That's why you have a DPS meter up on, above your health bar when you're doing damage. That I forget who I was talking about. That's how you know that we're gamers, is that we have currently a
built-in
single
DPS meter.
yeah, a single player game that has a DPS meter. Like, really? I mean, you get it. You know how frustrating it is? Am I actually doing more damage? It might feel like I'm doing more damage, but am I really?
Yup. Good old sweaty days of MMOs. Gotta get that top parse, baby.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the reasons I quit doing.
Everybody's just trying to parse.
Yeah, everybody's just. If you're not doing enough damage, it's like you realize I can clear this dungeon and this boss without being sweaty, right?
Yeah.
But some people are just like, no, if you're not doing exactly 6.8 thousand DPS in this fight, you can't be in my party. I'm like, that's top level parsing, dude.
And generally, they're the ones doing the least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why we stopped playing WoW.
It's one of the good things, but also kind of a bad thing about 14 is they really didn't want people to have to worry about like DPS checks and whatnot unless you actually go into the hard content.
Yeah.
But then that led to not hard content being so brain dead easy. There was like no middle ground anymore. It was either you do the easiest content or you do the hardest content.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so that's one thing that we're trying to avoid, doing something like that as well, right? So most of the quest stuff isn't going to be like insanely difficult. You know what I mean? So like you can go through the regular game and not really do anything completely outlandish. But then there are hidden bosses or other bosses that don't have anything to do with the quest, and they're going to be difficult. You know what I mean? So
oh, I was about to poison Nova you to oblivion.
she teleport. Yeah.
So
that is,
she
does drop that up. Yeah, she does drop that, by the way.
Well, you know I need a second one. Ooh, Dark Sorcerer's neck. And Hero's gloves. I'm just getting red items left and right with this lady.
Yep. So bosses, they'll drop quite a bit of loot.
Dark Sorcerer's neck.
I don't know if I want to tell you what happens when you go to hardcore or not. So when you go to hardcore, it actually doubles all the loot.
Double. Wow.
All of the risk. Gotta have some kind of reward, right?
That might be fun. I'll have to figure out a good, like, tanky, indestructible build. I'm sure I could come up with something.
I think dwarves get 50% more health per vitality.
Heroic strike.
Did she drop that, or did you already have heroic strike?
I do not know.
I think she drops all mage
How do I not
stuff.
have gloves? Well, I got gloves.
You do
now.
now.
So we need to check abilities. What was it? Heroic strike?
Yeah, it should be a melee ability.
I don't think I have it. I'm gonna learn it and become more indestructible.
What's that? Oh, your static devastation. Electric ability. I need to get to bed, but it's fun watching you play.
Well, you're in luck because I need to go to bed too. I have band practice in the morning. I'll get this axe and then I'm gonna have to go to bed. Heroic strike.
Like I said, man, as long as you're having fun, it's all that matters. And if you have any issues, you definitely just drop them in the Discord. And me and Corey are in there quite often, and then there's probably other people in there too. And if you ever see us in the lounge, feel free to hop in. So
just rip apart the game. I was playing last night, and this thing happened.
No, I mean, like, I know people aren't used to it, you know, but we've been there, right? So we're trying to keep it as open as possible. Oh, look, you found a stash. We're trying to keep it as open as possible to, you know, we truly want to make the game better and have people enjoy it. So,
Holy, for an offhand does 20 bleed?
Walk straight to it. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, especially if you're doing an axe build.
Definitely gonna use that. But I'm the battleliest battle mage.
You see what I'm talking about for the builds, though? We want to try to make everything feel viable, I guess is the word.
I already went in here, didn't I? Yeah, I've already gone in there.
You gonna take the portal again?
Yes. What better way to end the night than to take the portal and see what happens?
See what happens.
Wait, I have to check up here. Now that I know that I can climb up ladders.
Yeah, I don't think we go over that in the tutorial, do we?
Ancient Elven Sword.
That is actually the first hidden item that we ever put in a game. So, it's not going to be crazy or anything. We probably should buff it. We were actually just talking about making them overpowered.
Woo!
Where did it send you? Oh, to the demons?
I feel like I feel like I'm just completely screwed.
Oh, man.
A goodbye experience. All right. Well, at least that's all I'm going to lose. Is that just a random teleporter?
Yeah, I think there's like 7 or 8 different spots that it can send you.
I don't think I was going to be able to take out a level 60 thing.
Oh, man. At least you got to see some of the later mobs. Those are still a work in progress, though. They don't even have... I mean, they're using their fists, so... But...
Just give them big, long claws. Call it a
day. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they're at right now. But I think that's a good spot for me to head up and go to bed. It was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you.
Likewise. Digging the game. There's definitely going to be more of it. I don't know if I'm going to stream it every time I play it, but I'm definitely going to play more of this game. This is fun. I like it. It's definitely one of those. We appreciate that. What do they say? The diamond in the rough, the hidden gem.
That's literally what everybody... That's what we're seeing, right? So if you make it more than a half hour into the game, it seems like people don't stop playing it. So I think that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
So
that initial learning curve. We'll have to send it off to Iron Pineapple, have him review it in one of his Steam dumpster diver videos. Replay Souls
cool.
Legs.
That'd be really cool.
I think he might actually like it.
Guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that's really where we're at right now. Like I said, it's just me and Corey. Well, you've said that a few times, and if it does explode, we'll try our best to fix everybody's issues as best as we can, and we'll go from there. So, but yep, I'm gonna head up to bed.
Cool.
Once again, it was a pleasure. So,
likewise.
I'll see you later.
See you around.
All right. Good night.
Night. Boom. Yeah, friggin' dope, dude. I like that a lot. Game devs who actually give a shit about their game. Love it. So, yeah, I'm going to peace out as well. I've got band practice in the morning, so I got to make sure I'm rested for that. But I will catch you guys later. Make sure everything's good. So, take care, my dudes. And always remember, it's okay to be different, but it's not okay to be an asshole. Take care.